Hello there. We saw some heavy rain on Wednesday across the Balkans and the western half of Greece. Over 100 millimetres of rainfall fell. That area of low pressure continues to be an issue, but over the next 24 hours, we're going to see further stormy weather develop across the Mediterranean and some further heavy snow through the Alps as well. Now, that system is going to be pretty slow moving for the start of the new year, but to the east, it's a little bit quieter. Remnants of a weak weather front moving its way through Turkey, some sunshine coming through Greece and the Balkans. There's that unsettled weather across Italy into the south of France with heavy snow through the Alps as well. Might see a little bit of showery rain, even some sleet and snow across the north of Spain too on Friday. Fine and quiet but cold across the Low Countries, Germany and Scandinavia, but not as cold as it has been. So this is the story then for the first weekend of January 2021 as that unsettled weather slowly drifts its way steadily eastwards. Quieter though across parts of Eastern Europe and not as cold. So this is going to be the story for the next 5 days. Madrid will see some sunshine with showers from Tuesday into Wednesday. It stays cold but quiet through London and for Paris. Snow easing away in Moscow. Things quieten down into the first week of January. Hello there. Forecast for the Middle East coming up shortly, but first of all, let's start off with a satellite picture in Africa, and you can see quite clearly the remnants of Chilean, which continues to weaken, but still producing some heavy rain across parts of Mozambique in particular, also Malawi and into Zambia as well. So it stays unsettled here for the next couple of days. We've got some sunshine for South Africa, Cape Town, fine and pleasant, and to the north of our seasonal range as well. We've got a good deal of fine weather, but stormy weather in the Mediterranean may just impact into the far northwest of Africa over the next couple of days. This is the city forecast, and you can see the fine weather across Cape Town with temperatures into the high 20s. Elsewhere, there's a few scattered showers around. Now for Casablanca, yes, some showers Friday into Saturday from that storm system through the Mediterranean, improving for the second half of the weekend. As for the Middle East, it has been pretty chilly across the north, but not as cold as it has been over the next couple of days. So we'll see temperatures recovering a little into Iraq and Kuwait. A good deal of fine, dry weather around, showers very isolated indeed, and the winds quite light as well. So that's going to be the story for the start of the new year, and it does look as though it's going to be the story for the first part of the new year. So a good deal of fine, dry weather with any showers in Kuwait, very isolated indeed. Take care. Hello there. In the southern Indian Ocean at the moment, there is some fairly intense shower activity which may well develop into storms, but they shouldn't impact on landfall, so we're not too concerned about them. But they will bring a few sharp showers across Sri Lanka, parts of Tamil Nadu as well. And you can see that on the satellite picture with that shower cloud. So that's worth bearing in mind. Maybe a few sharp showers for the islands of the Maldives as well. But further north is a good deal of fine, quiet weather. Fog, not too much of an issue across the far north of India too. And it's a little bit cooler than it can be across the far north of Pakistan into Afghanistan. The reason because we've got some very cold air across Central Asia at the moment, impacting particularly across Kazakhstan, getting colder still over the next few days to come. So that cold air sinking its way slowly south. A good deal of fine, dry, sunny weather to go with it as well. Across to southern Asia then, as you can see, across to India, we will continue to see a good deal of fine weather. Sharp showers for the start of the new year across Sri Lanka, stretching up into northern and eastern states, across the Himalayas, Nepal in general, fine and quiet too. So that's reflected in our city forecast. We keep those showers going into parts of Colombo. But as I say, that cold air sitting across parts of Kazakhstan will continue to impact across Tashkent with temperatures hovering close to freezing. Take care. Hello there. Let's take a look at what to expect across North America. There is plenty to talk about at the moment as we saw some significant snowfall across the Midwest, and then that moved up into Canada, and a trailing weather front, pretty slow moving, is going to produce some heavy rain through the course of today. That will move its way across Texas into Oklahoma. We could see some tornadic activity as well and potential for some flash flooding. Now, across the Rockies, it's largely fine and quiet. We've got some snow showers just moving out of British Columbia and Washington State. And if we take a look at that west coast, there's another system waiting in the wings, and it's just the first of many over the next few days, going to bring some very heavy rain and some snowfall as well at times. Now, generally across that California coastline, we've got a northerly wind. Temperatures are a little bit subdued for the time of year, but there's a good deal of fine weather, as you can see quite clearly across San Francisco and Los Angeles. But San Francisco only seeing temperatures 14 degrees the high. Now, across the eastern seaboard, then we've got that slow-moving weather front to close out the year. That's going to bring some heavy rain just to the south of Washington, D.C., over into Atlanta, Georgia. The heaviest of the rain, as I say, across the Mississippi Valley, Oklahoma, and parts of Texas. That's all moving its way steadily eastwards, so some rain to come into Atlanta. Ahead of it in Miami, it's fine and settled. Hello there. We've got our usual shower cloud across Malaysia and Indonesia at the moment, but high pressure across central China has dominated for the final few days of 2020. It's meant that overnight temperatures have really plummeted down to lows of -16 in places, and daytime temperatures have struggled, but things start to moderate just a touch over the next few days. We've also seen some significant snow. Still some snow to come across the far north of Japan, but that will start to ease and the snow showers clear up here. Fine and quiet across China, not as cold as it has been in recent days. Some intense rainfall across the Philippines and into Malaysia and Indonesia. So it looks likely that the city forecast will continue to show some snow showers across Osaka, improving as we head through the weekend. Into Australia, Western Australia, fine, settled and sunny. Northern Territory seeing some heavy rain. We've got some rain as well across that Queensland coastline, and that is bringing a drop in the temperature here just a touch. As for Australia, we've got some showers across the South Island of New Zealand. Further north, it's a fine, quiet story with some spells of sunshine to look forward to. So let's take a look at the city forecast, see what to expect. Yes, some of those showers will ease away in Wellington. It stays dry but cloudy. Showers for Sydney and Melbourne. Hello there. Slightly above average temperatures for northern Argentina and heavy rainfall for southern Brazil. They're amongst some of the interesting facts to talk about across South America at the moment. The satellite picture is picking up a curl of cloud, denoting where the intense rainfall is sitting across southern Brazil. So Rio de Janeiro seeing potential for some heavy rain and maybe even some flash flooding in these areas. Now, as we move further north, there's also some heavy rain. Not too bad across Venezuela, but into Colombia, Ecuador, northern parts of Peru as well. We'll see some fairly heavy rainfall again, which could lead to some localized flooding. So we've talked about that. Across into Argentina, we've got some warmth here with temperatures slightly above the average for the time of year. Same too into central Chile. Further south, there's a little bit of wet and windy weather. Nothing too significant, shouldn't give too much of an impact here either. So this is the story over the next 5 days. We keep those sharp showers going in Rio until the beginning of next week. For Mexico and Central America, it's a relatively quiet story with a few isolated showers, as we tend to see at this time of year. It's fine, settled and sunny as well across the Caribbean. Showers will be very isolated, temperatures peaking into the low 30s. So don't expect too much in the way of significant change at all across the city forecast over the next few days. If you do catch those showers, they ease away very quickly indeed. Enjoy.